And welcome to Aberdeen, South Dakota for the second game in the Class A state softball tournament. Earlier in the tournament, we saw the 1-seeded Madison Lady Bulldogs falling to the number 8-seeded Elk Point Jefferson Huskies. The final score 3-1, and it was a good one. And now coming up, it is the 4 and 5 seeds with the number 4 West Central Trojans taking on the number 5-seeded Beresford Watchdogs. Again, all of the Beresford Watchdogs games will be available to watch and listen live on 5-Star Streaming on YouTube. A big thank you to our sponsors of this stream. Couldn't do it without you. They include Eastway Auto, Jensen Insurance, Olson's Ace Hardware, Burt's Barn Grill, Muller Auto Parts, First Dakota, and Sunshine Foods. For the Watchdogs, they enter this game with a 16-8 record, which was good enough to grab them the 5 seed in Class A. And for the West Central Trojans, 14-6, they wrapped up their regular season, which was good for the 4 seed. And, well, of course, that should be your best game of the tournament. You're 4 and 5, but we'll just see. For West Central, they were in the Sodak 16 against Mount Vernon Plankinton in a big victory. The final score, 17-0. For Beresford, their Sodak 16 came against Vermilion, a team we actually cover frequently all season long. And Beresford took them down. Your final score, 16-1. So both teams coming high off of very good wins, and we will see here who is able to come out and take the win in this one, as it is, again, the 4 and the 5 seeds between Beresford and West Central. We'll step aside for a moment. When we return, we'll see if we have a national anthem. If not, starting lineups and some more info on the teams. It's all here on 5-Star Streaming on YouTube.
Hello, this is Carla from Bert's Sports Bar and Grill in Beresford. Join us for lunch today. We have daily specials 5 days a week, or you can order your favorites from our menu. Bert's Sports Bar and Grill features lots of sandwiches choices. People rave about our appetizers and say our burgers are the best around. So come and join us for lunch today. We would love the company. Bert's Sports Bar and Grill, Beresford, where quality customer service is number one.
Finance your new Bobcat zero-turn mower today and pay as little as $89 a month. Eastway Auto in Beresford is offering some great incentives right now on Bobcat zero-turn mowers. Up to $1,000 rebates on the purchase of 2025 models, or up to $500 on the purchase of 2026 Bobcat zero-turn mowers. Or choose interest-free financing up to 60 months with qualified credit. Yes, it's a great time to buy your new Bobcat zero-turn mower today and save at Eastway Auto in Beresford.
Hi, I'm Skylar Block, and I'm honored to announce that I'll be stepping into the role of branch manager at the First Dakota National Bank in Beresford. Beresford has always been a community built on relationships, trust, and hard work, and I'm excited for the opportunity to continue serving our customers, supporting local businesses, agriculture, and helping our community grow for years to come. Go Watchdogs.
First Dakota National Bank, Beresford, South Dakota. See them for all of your banking needs. Member FDIC. Jensen Insurance in Beresford, Elk Point, and Sioux Falls is an independent insurance agency. They represent many different companies, which is important because it allows you to choose the very best insurance at the most competitive price. Jensen Insurance is proud they selected Auto Owners Insurance as one of their carriers because Auto Owners is very competitive and they provide some of the best coverage on the market. Jensen Insurance and Auto Owners, ready to go to work for you, with locations in Beresford, Elk Point, and Sioux Falls. Muller Auto Parts, your CarQuest dealer in Beresford, is independently owned and operated. Brad and his staff takes pride in their customer focus with a passion for delivering excellence in everything they do. Doing things right is the motto at Muller Auto Parts, your CarQuest dealer in Beresford. See them for premier products and service. Muller Auto Parts, a proud supporter of USD and the Beresford area, delivering the right products to the right place at the right time every day.
And back to the field as we await the matchup between the number 5-seeded Beresford Watchdogs and the number 4-seeded West Central Trojans. And a hurry to quick get over here as just was got done calling the Elk Point Jefferson game in which they pulled off the upset, and so had to move very quickly. And, well, we got it, and we've got these starting lineups coming up here on the field. We're on 5-Star streaming on YouTube, as well as Fox Sports Radio 101.5 AM 1570. It is the Beresford Watchdogs and the West Central Trojans, as we're looking for hopefully another good game here. As we'll start with the starting lineups for the Beresford Watchdogs as the 5 seed. They are listed as the away team. Leading things off will be the center fielder, number 20, Reese Olson. On deck, the second baseman, number 14, Harley Koth. Behind home plate catching, number 24 is Ivy Kaiser. And the cleanup hitter for the Watchdogs, the first baseman, number 28, Riley Lorvik. In left field, batting fifth, number 1, Taven Tiedemann. At shortstop, batting sixth, number 4 is Harper Olson. The designated player, number 15, Kate Dagan. Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 13, is Kennedy Merrigan. And to round off the batting lineup for the Watchdogs, the third baseman, number 2, Ashlyn Olson.
Batting seventh, the designated player, number 15, Kate Deegan.
And then pitching for the Watchdogs is number 17, Julia Kinney. I did think I heard that she will be hitting in place of Kate Dagan as well here for the Watchdogs, but you just need to start with a flex if you want to be able to use it at all. And now for the starting lineup for the West Central Trojans as the 4 seed. They are coached by Heather Harden. Leading things off, the first baseman, number 5, is Addie Kunzweiler. On deck, the catcher, number 18, Maddie Kunzweiler. Batting third, the shortstop, number 14, is Ayla Kramer. And the cleanup hitter for the Trojans, the third baseman, number 10, Tegan Lucas. Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 8, Miley Travis. Batting sixth, the second baseman is number 17, Sophie Rolfson. And the designated player, number 23, it's Stella Simonsma. In left field, batting eighth, number 21 is Brianna Hoff. And in the circle for the Trojans, batting ninth is number 3, Lindsay Hoff. The center fielder and flex player, number 16, is Peyton Schultz. And those are your starting lineups for the Beresford Watchdogs and the West Central Trojans, as it is nearly game time here on the field. I don't believe we will have a national anthem, with this being the second game of the day being played at the Class A level. And in this one, winner of this game will take on Elk Point Jefferson, and loser of this game will then take on the number 1 seeded Madison Lady Bulldogs. As it's about time here for game time, we'll step aside for one final time. And when we return, first pitch at the plate to lead things off is the Beresford Watchdogs. Reese Olson when we return.
Ace is the place to shop for Dad this Father's Day during the Ace Hometown Day sale June 16th through the 19th at Olson Ace Hardware Beresford. Every dad loves to grill, and Ace has up to $500 in savings on their grill lineup. Save up to $500 on mowers, and Milwaukee and DeWalt power tools are up to 25% off. The Ace Hometown Day sale for dads June 16th through the 19th at Olson Ace Hardware Beresford.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Sunshine Foods in Beresford is excited to be a part of Beresford. The residents of Beresford have always been loyal to the community, which is a big reason Sunshine Foods makes Beresford home. You can count on Sunshine Foods for the best deli lunch in town. Sunshine Foods offer fresh produce, top quality meats, always clean surroundings, and a friendly staff. Proud to be a sponsor of the Beresford Watchdogs, Sunshine Foods, Beresford.
And back to the field just in time for game time here. It is the Beresford Watchdogs at the plate first. Reese Olson to lead things off here, and she'll battle it out against the pitcher, Lindsay Hoff. Behind home plate for the Trojans will be the catcher, Maddie Kunzweiler. And right away, it's hit up and over to shortstop. It'll be caught for out number 1 as a fly out for Reese Olson. And play made by Ayla Kramer. Harley Koth now at the plate. Takes a called ball one. So 1-0 count, one out, no runners on here. Koth waiting for something, takes a big cut at that one, misses it, 1-1 the count. One ball, one strike, and an out here. That one comes across and just misses 2-1 the count. The 2-1 pitch here sent in. Koth fouls that one off, and we are evened up in the count at a 2-2. One up, one down here for Beresford as this game started almost exactly at noon, perfectly timed here. The wind up and send on here from Hoff, and it's fouled off. Our count will stay the same. Two the count, one out, no runners on. Harley Koth trying to be the first base runner of the game here and sits on that one as it comes across high. Ball three from Lindsay Hoff of West Central. The 3-2, a swing and a miss, and we have got out number two, the first strikeout of the game for Lindsay Hoff in the circle, and it's 2 up, 2 down to open here for Beresford. Ivy Kaiser now at the plate with Riley Lorvik on deck, the 3 and 4 hitters in the Watchdogs lineup. West Central trying to keep this game scoreless heading into the bottom half of the inning. That one comes in low, 1-0. Or excuse me, 0-1. It was a strike. Trying to fill out the reserves here in my stat sheet as we do this. As that one fouled off, it will bounce off the fence. It stays in. 0-2 though the count. So an 0-2 count here, Ivy Kaiser works against. And sits on it. It's called for strike three. And out number three as 3 up, 3 down for the Watchdogs. 2 strikeouts for Lindsay Hoff and no runners, no hits, no errors, none left on base. Coming up, the West Central Trojans at the plate for the first time of the game, and they will be led off by Addie Kunzweiler with Maddie Kunzweiler on deck and Ayla Kramer in the hole, all here on 5-Star Streaming on YouTube.
Hello, this is Carla from Bert's Sports Bar and Grill in Beresford. Join us for lunch today. We have daily specials 5 days a week, or you can order your favorites from our menu. Bert's Sports Bar and Grill features lots of sandwiches choices. People rave about our appetizers and say our burgers are the best around. So come and join us for lunch today. We would love the company. Bert's Sports Bar and Grill, Beresford, where quality customer service is number one.
Finance your new Bobcat zero-turn mower today and pay as little as $89 a month. Eastway Auto in Beresford is offering some great incentives right now on Bobcat zero-turn mowers. Up to $1,000 rebates on the purchase of 2025 models or up to $500 on the purchase of 2026 Bobcat zero-turn mowers. Or choose interest-free financing up to 60 months with qualified credit. Yes, it's a great time to buy your new Bobcat zero-turn mower today and save at Eastway Auto in Beresford.
Hi, I'm Skylar Block, and I'm honored to announce that I'll be stepping into the role of branch manager at the First Dakota National Bank in Beresford. Beresford has always been a community built on relationships, trust, and hard work, and I'm excited for the opportunity to continue serving our customers, supporting local businesses, agriculture, and helping our community grow for years to come. Go Watchdogs.
First Dakota National Bank, Beresford, South Dakota. See them for all of your banking needs. Member FDIC.
And back to the field, no score here as the Watchdogs in the field for the first time and West Central at the plate here. Leading off will be Addie Kunzweiler with Maddie Kunzweiler on deck. Julia Kinney in the circle here pitching. For the Watchdogs behind home plate is Ivy Kaiser as they'll face on their first batter here of the game. First pitch misses low, ball one. As the next one finds its way in. 1-1 now your count. And the next one outside. So 2-1 your count here. Two balls, one strike. Julia Kinney working in the circle against Addie Kunzweiler, the leadoff hitter for the Trojans. As that is sent in for a strike, 2-2. No swing yet from Kunzweiler, the leadoff hitter for the Trojans. And that one will miss. And I apologize, I had 2-2. It was ball four. And our first base runner of the game will belong to the Trojans, and Addie Kunzweiler. Brings up Maddie Kunzweiler to the plate. A runner on first, no outs. Sign of bunt, pulls back right away, fouls it off, out of play it goes. Oh, 1 the count here for Maddie Kunzweiler. And that one inside. Looked like it was going to hit her. Ends up avoiding it, so just a ball. Next pitch. Ball two. Delayed reaction from the umpire makes it a little tough to tell when it's no swing. Either way, 2-1 the count here. Now 3-1. So the Trojans looking to take 2 walks right out of the gates. (3-1) the count, a hitter's count for Maddie Kunzweiler. Sends it in. And it's a strike. Count now full. So an opportunity here for Beresford to try and get an out. Count full, no outs and a runner on first. A line drive sent to third. Catch is made for the out, and the throw over to first gets by. Taking off for second is Addie Kunzweiler, and she'll reach safely off of the fielding error.
Now batting shortstop.
But the Watchdogs do get an out as the catch was made at third by Ashlyn Olson. So runner on second here. Ayla Kramer now steps up to the plate, faces 1 out. On deck is Tegan Lupkes. That pitch sent up high. Off speed there, works for Kinney. They called strike 1. One ball, one strike, in and out. Next one in the dirt, scooped up for ball 2. Ayla Kramer at the plate now working with a 2-1 count. Kinney's next one, and this one sent into center field, going back, and it's caught. Tagging up is Kunzweiler. She'll take off and reach third safely, but Beresford does get the second out here. That one was hit well, but played well by Reese Olson of the Watchdogs. Fresh count here for the cleanup hitter. It's Tegan Lupkes at the plate. 1-0 the count, and Beresford fighting to keep this a tie ball game here heading into the second inning. Strike one there. West Central, not a lot of swinging here on the early strikes thrown. Wonder if that'll be something they continue throughout the game or not. That one fouled straight back, 1-2, advantage Julia Kinney. No score yet. Watchdogs in the field, West Central at the plate. And that will be rung up for strike three. Julia Kinney will get it herself, and we are scoreless after our first inning of action. No runs off of no hits, 1 error and 1 left on base for West Central. Watchdogs back at the plate when we return. Their cleanup hitter, Riley Lorvik, to lead things off. That's here on 5 Star, streaming on YouTube and Fox Sports Radio.
Jensen Insurance in Beresford, Elk Point, and Sioux Falls is an independent insurance agency. They represent many different companies, which is important because it allows you to choose the very best insurance at the most competitive price. Jensen Insurance is proud they selected Auto Owners Insurance as one of their carriers because Auto Owners is very competitive and they provide some of the best coverage on the market. Jensen Insurance and Auto Owners, ready to go to work for you, with locations in Beresford, Elk Point, and Sioux Falls.
And back to the field, top of the second inning. Watchdogs at the plate. We are scoreless after our first inning.
Now batting, first baseman, number 28, Riley Larvick.
Riley Lorvik will lead things off here for the Watchdogs, and looking to be the first base runner of the game for the Watchdogs. A slow dribbler down the third base line, played well, but an error on the throw, and Lorvik will reach. Lorvik is on first with the error, now each team with one, and Taven Tiedemann at the plate here. Taven Tiedemann for the first time at the plate here. Fouls off the first pitch, 0-1, it's straight back. On the count here, Lindsey Hoff pitching for the West Central Trojans. And now a taken strike two for Tiedemann. Hoff had 2 strikeouts in the first inning, looking for number 3 here. Now dealing with a runner on first, no outs. Taven Tiedemann at the plate, Harper Olsen on deck. That one just misses inside, and a throw down to first, and Lorvik gets back in time, but it was certainly close. One ball, 2 strikes here. It's sent in high, ball 2, another throw down to first. Lorvik gets back a little easier that time. Two balls, 2 strikes here. Tiedemann trying to advance her runner here and puts it up. A chance at it. The diving effort, it nearly caught by Maddie Kunzweiler. That one would have been an absolute highlight play had she brought it in. Great effort there from the catcher. Unfortunately, just quite couldn't pull it in. Well, we've got a moment. Again, a big thank you to all of our Beresford sponsors as we'll cover all of their games this weekend on 5 Star, streaming on YouTube and Fox Sports Radio. After this at bat, we will get to those sponsors here as Tiedemann right back into the box. She goes 2-2 the count against Lindsey Hoff. And again, fouls it, out of play. Our sponsors include Eastway Auto, Jensen Insurance, Olson's Ace Hardware, Burt's Bar and Grill, Muller Auto Parts, First Dakota, and Sunshine Foods. Our count stays the same at 2-2. At the plate is Tiedemann, and she'll go down swinging. Lorvik remains on first, and Hoff with strikeout 3 already in the game in the circle.
Shortstop, number 4, Harper Olsen.
So Harper Olsen now to the plate. Sun is shining in Aberdeen, and it is warm here. Harper Olsen takes a big cut at that one, and it was a little high, 0-1 the count. The 0-1, and it's fouled up high, and out of play it goes, 0-2. Harper got a good piece of that one, and now, though, faces an 0-2 count advantage, Lindsey Hoff. No balls, 2 strikes. Harper Olsen, the shortstop here for the Watchdogs. A runner on and 1 out she faces. And that will be a swing and a miss, and with a runner on first, even though it was in the dirt, she won't have an opportunity to run it out. Lindsey Hoff already 4 strikeouts here in the game of the 5 outs on Beresford.
Player number 15, Kate Deegan.
We've got Kate Deegan. She will be hitting. Takes a called. Well, all balls are called, but called ball 1. 1-0 the count, 2 outs here on first as Riley Lorvik trying to advance and get closer to scoring, as we do not have a score yet in our game here today. The 1-0, it's sent and outside by a bit. 2-0. The 2-0, and it is fouled back off of the bat here of Deegan. Two-one your count here for Deegan. And that one comes across high, ball 3. So a hitter's count here, 3-1, as Lindsey Hoff tries to avoid her first walk here of the game. And of course, if you can get a 4 strikeout to 1 walk ratio, you'll take that. 3-1 the count here. It's sent in and ball 4. Beresford with a couple of runners. Riley Lorvik over to second, Deegan on to first, and it brings up Kennedy Merrigan to the plate.
Kennedy Merrigan.
It is the first walk at the plate for Beresford. Second walk total of the game. Merrigan with runners on first and second, 2 outs she faces. Gets a piece of it right away, grounds it over to third base where third will be touched. It's a force out, and that will be our final out here in the top of the second inning. No runs off of no hits, 1 error in the field, and 2 left on base here. We're all tied up yet. Headed to the bottom of the second inning. West Central back at the plates. When we return, leading things off will be Miley Travis.
Muller Auto Parts, your CarQuest dealer in Beresford, is independently owned and operated. Brad and his staff takes pride in their customer focus with a passion for delivering excellence in everything they do. Doing things right is the motto. At Muller Auto Parts, your CarQuest dealer in Beresford, see them for premier products and service. Muller Auto Parts, a proud supporter of USD and the Beresford area, delivering the right products to the right place at the right time every day.
And back to the field here. It is the bottom of the second inning. The Trojans at the plate. And leading things off will be Miley Travis for the Trojans. And the first pitch will be sent up sky high, and over to third it's caught. As here on the field, the sun is shining. Our equipment trying to keep it from overheating, so we've got our umbrella covering it from the sun, and so I apologize if I get a little behind on the scoreboard. I've got one hand keeping stats, the other holding my umbrella, and it brings up Sophie Rolfson to the plate. That pitch fouled off, 0-1. 0-1 the count here. Sophie Rolfson working against Julia Kinney here, pitching away for the Watchdogs. A swing and a miss, 0-2. So advantage Julia Kinney. Rolfson at the plate, the sixth hitter in the lineup for West Central, and she'll put this one high up over to second base, and catch is made for out number 2.
Now batting, designated player number 23.
Over at second base making the play, Harley Koth. Catch at third earlier was made by Ashlyn Olson. Stella Simmonsma at the plate now, her first at bat of the game. One-0 the count she faces. And we'll hit it up, out of play it goes. We're even up in the count at 1-1. One, and this one, yet again, high up, stays in the infield. Ashlyn Olson calls everyone off, and she'll pull it in for out number 3 here. 3 up, 3 down for the Trojans. We are 2 complete innings in, and we do not have a score here. When we return top the 3rd inning, Beresford back at the plate.
Ace is the place to shop for Dad this Father's Day during the Ace Hometown Day sale June 16th through the 19th at Olson Ace Hardware Beresford. Every dad loves to grill, and Ace has up to $500 in savings on their grill lineup. Save up to $500 on mowers, and Milwaukee and DeWalt power tools are up to 25% off. The Ace Hometown Day sale for dads June 16th through the 19th at Olson Ace Hardware Beresford.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
No score here after 2 innings of action, and Beresford back to the plate. An opportunity to take our first lead of the game. Leading things off will be the 9th hitter in the lineup, Ashlyn Olson, who comes off of a couple of catches she just made over at third base here.
Now batting, third baseman number 2, Ashlyn Olson.
And the first pitch misses for a 1-0 count. A swing and a miss on that one. That one bounced in front of the plate, but an off-speed pitch by Lindsay Hoff got her swinging. It's been a pretty quick game up to this point. Top of the 3rd inning. We're about 20 minutes-ish into the game. As that pitch just outside, 2-1. Here on 5 Star streaming on YouTube, we've also got the Avon game being broadcasted live right now, where Avon leads Hanson 4-0 in the top of the 2nd inning. That's also on 5 Star streaming on YouTube exclusively. No swing there from Olson, and I've got a 3-1 count. Scoreboard here at the field says 2-2. And, well, I guess they were right, so now count is full. Three-two the count here. Lindsay Hoff sends it in on the full count and misses for ball 4. Beresford gets a base runner with no outs, and the top of the lineup now at the plate. A good opportunity here for the Watchdogs as Reese Olson will step up to the plate. Harley Koth on deck. It's always so big if you lead off an inning with your 9th hitter, if they can get on. We'll see if the Watchdogs can take advantage of that here in our game. Hoff hits the inside zone there. Won the count, and a sign of bunt she offered and missed it, 0-2. No base hits yet here for the Watchdogs. Or actually West Central. We are hitless in this game. We've only had runners reach off of errors and walks. Oh, 2 the count here as Reese Olson trying to fight at the plate and gets a piece of it. Into right center it goes. It is caught. A nice effort by West Central. Miley Travis brings that one in. That one sure felt like it was going to drop and could have been extra, but Travis is able to book it over in time and pulls it in for a catch. So 1 out and a runner on first. Harley Koth at the plate. A swing and a miss there makes it 0-1. With 1 out here. Harley Koth. No swing, but a great off-speed pitch by Lindsey Hoff. That was a no-doubter 0-2. Oh, 2 the count. Hoff struck her out in her last at-bat, trying to do so again, and she will. Throw down to first, and Olson will reach safely. But for the Trojans, they've got out number 2 with Ivy Kaiser now at the plate. So a runner on first, 2 outs here. Ivy Kaiser at the plate for the Watchdogs. No swing on the first pitch. I didn't see a strike called, but that is what they have on the board here, and they've been pretty accurate, so I'll trust them. 0-1 the count. Ivy Kaiser looking for something to put into play here. Hangs off on that one and outside in. Okay, it was, the first pitch was a ball, so correction, it's now 2-0. Kaiser the advantage in the count here. Now leads 3-0 in the count. And again, pump faking over towards first is Maddie Kunzweiler, and she's already made a few throwdowns to first and certainly just doesn't want that runner going anywhere. Kaiser waits the 3-0 and a line drive over to third. It's caught. Great contact, but the defense comes up with an out. So no runs off of no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. 2.5 innings in. We remain scoreless here. Watchdogs against the West Central Trojans, the 4 and the 5 seed battling it out. When we return, Brianna Hoff will lead things off here for West Central.
Sunshine Foods in Beresford is excited to be a part of Beresford. The residents of Beresford have always been loyal to the community, which is a big reason Sunshine Foods makes Beresford home. You can count on Sunshine Foods for the best deli lunch in town. Sunshine Foods offer fresh produce, top quality meats, always clean surroundings, and a friendly staff. Proud to be a sponsor of the Beresford Watchdogs, Sunshine Foods, Beresford.
And now into the bottom of the 3rd inning. We are still scoreless. Brianna Hoff and Lindsey Hoff will lead things off for West Central at the plate. And in the hole will be the top of their lineup in Addie Kunzweiler. Appreciate you tuning in with me here today. I'm Zach Spear on 5 Stars streaming on YouTube and Fox Sports Radio 1015 AM 1570. If you're tuned in on radio and would like to watch this game live, again, that is 5 Stars streaming on YouTube.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 21, Brianna Hoff.
Brianna Hoff now to lead things off for the Trojans as these teams looking for their first score of the game. Hoff, her first time against Julia Kinney, and sits on the first pitch. It's good for an 0-1 count. 0-1 your count here. Hoff, her first plate appearance of the game, and hits it high up into shallow left center, and could be issues, but it's caught. A sliding effort, Reese Olson.
Next batter, the pitcher.
Looked like it was going to be a three-way collision out in the outfield, and instead it is brought in for an out. The last 7 batters of West Central have all been outs here. Lindsey Hoff now at the plate, the pitcher for the Trojans, and a pitcher's duel. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 is sent in, good for a strike. Score update in the bottom of the second, still 4-0. Avon leads Hanson. That pitch just outside, 2-1. Two balls, one strike, and an out here. It's sent in low. 3-1 the count for Lindsey Hoff at the plate. The 3-1 pitch, it's sent in, and it is ball 4. The second walk, from Julia Kinney. As Addie Kunzweiler now at the plate. Maddie Kunzweiler on deck. To the top of the lineup for West Central. They've got a runner on, just one out. And she'll try to lay down the bunt. It's fouled off into the batter's box, and 0-1 the count. Julia Kinney working in the circle here. Sends it in, a swing and a miss. Again, right now, the 4 and 5 seed battling out, and it certainly feels like they are evenly matched as scoreless here into the bottom of the third. And a strikeout here. Julia Kinney picks up her second of the game.
Now batting the catcher, number 18, Maddie Kunzweiler.
And that can just give you a little momentum striking out that leadoff hitter in the opposing team's lineup, with Maddie Kunzweiler now at the plate facing 2 outs, a runner on first. Hitting the outside zone there is Kinney. We are still looking for our first base hit here of the game. Our first game in Class A was a low score as well. 3-1 is that one. Hit up, could be a blooper, and there's our first hit of the game. West Central will reach second and third on that one.
Next batter, the shortstop, number 14.
So booking it all the way to third is Lindsey Hoff. Maddie Kunzweiler will reach with a single, then taking off for second off of the throw to third. Our first base hit of the game in the bottom of the third with 2 outs. And we'll have a courtesy runner in Brooklyn Roberts in place of Maddie Kunzweiler, as she is the catcher for her team. Now at the plate, the third hitter in the lineup, the shortstop, Ayla Kramer. And umpire just making sure he's got everything all set up. Big thank you to South Dakota Public Broadcasting, as without them we would not be able to do these broadcasts, as they do have exclusive broadcasting rights, and they always are more than willing to work with us and allow us to live stream games for area teams. So big thank you to South Dakota Public Broadcasting. Ayla Kramer at the plate has runners on second and third. Flew out to center field in the first inning for out number 2 in that one. A wide stance for her with that front foot. The toes are in the box, but the heel is not. fouls that one off 1-1. She was ahead of it. One and one the count here. Now 2-1. Two balls, one strike here, 2 outs, and that one got away from Kinney for ball 3. A 3-1 count for Kramer, the shortstop of the Trojans, at the plate. Takes a low stance and a low pitch there for ball 4. Bases loaded with 2 outs. A huge at-bat here. Tegan Lupke's at the plate. Now, she is the cleanup hitter for West Central, and there's nowhere to put her if you're Beresford. Either a run is coming across, or we send it to the 4th scoreless. Lupke struck out Watching in her first at-bat. No swing here, 1-0. One ball, no strikes, and fouls one off. Out of play it goes, 1-1. This is the biggest at-bat of the game to this point. Can Beresford hang tough, or is West Central going to put up the first run of the game? A timeout on the field as the infield for Beresford coming in to check on Julia Kinney. It looks like maybe has something in her eye here, and hopefully everything's all right. As still struggling with it, and we'll see. Matt Storr is going to head out and check on his pitcher, as we will step aside for just a moment.
Hello, this is Carla from Bert's Sports Bar and Grill in Beresford. Join us for lunch today. We have daily specials 5 days a week, or you can order your favorites from our menu. Bert's Sports Bar and Grill features lots of sandwiches choices. People rave about our appetizers and say our burgers are the best around. So come and join us for lunch today. We would love the company. Bert's Sports Bar and Grill, Beresford, where quality customer service is #1.
And back here, Julia Kinney is all right. And Matt Storr, just quick one to check on his pitcher. He quickly will walk back to his dugout and maybe take an opportunity to try and calm her down here with 2 outs and bases loaded. 1-1 the count with Tegan Lupke's at the plate, and she is the cleanup hitter for West Central. And again, same spot as the other hit. A diving effort. What a play by the shortstop, Harper Olson. Saves it, brings it in for the out, and no runs will score for West Central. An incredible play there by Olson. No runs off of 1 hit, no errors, and 3 left on base for West Central. We are scoreless heading to the top of the 4th. Leading things off when we return, the cleanup hitter for Beresford in Riley Lorvik.
Finance your new Bobcat zero-turn mower today and pay as little as $89 a month. Eastway Auto in Beresford is offering some great incentives right now on Bobcat zero-turn mowers. Up to $1,000 rebates on the purchase of 2025 models, or up to $500 on the purchase of 2026 Bobcat zero-turn mowers. Or choose interest-free financing up to 60 months with qualified credit. Yes, it's a great time to buy your new Bobcat zero-turn mower today and save at Eastway Auto in Beresford.
We are scoreless after 3 innings of action. Beresford back to the plate in the top half of the inning. Leading off will be Riley Lorvik with Taven Tiedemann on deck and Harper Olson in the hole. Lorvik did reach on an error in this game, but technically 0 for 1. Fouls off the first pitch she sees, 0-1. And in the other game going on, Avon still currently leads 4-0 over Hanson. 0-1 the count here, and it's hit up in foul territory, and out of play it goes. Lorvik faces an 0-2 count, no outs and no runners, as she is the leadoff hitter in this top of the fourth. Working against Lindsey Hoff, and that will be the first ball here thrown of the inning. 1-2. Lorvik at the plate with Taven Tiedemann on deck. Another foul ball there off the bat of Lorvik, and count stays the same, 1-2. A hot day in Aberdeen, South Dakota, is when that sun is shining on the equipment. Got to make sure to keep it somewhat shaded here with the umbrella. 1-2 the count here. And a line drive off the bat of Lorvik, but right into the left fielder's glove for an out. Great contact, but better defense there. Play is made in left by Brianna Hoff.
Left fielder, number 1, Taven Tiedemann.
Taven Tiedemann now at the plate here. Beresford is still looking for their first base hit of the game. We've only got one total, and it belongs to West Central, and it was a blooper into left field. Tiedemann lays down a bunt, takes off for first. The throw doesn't make it in time. That will be Beresford's first base hit. They've got a runner now in Taven Tiedemann.
Number 4, Harper Olson.
An infield single for Tiedemann. Now Harper Olson at the plate with Kate Deegan on deck. And a sign of bunt, pulling back. Now a throw down to first here, reaching back safely is Tiedemann. And it was called for a ball. That's what I was waiting on, the call from the ump. 1-0 the count, Harper Olson, and the Watchdogs an opportunity with a base runner on here. She did show a sign of bunt, then pulled back. 1-0 the count. And now a 2-0 count. Two balls, no strikes here. One out and a runner on first. That one fouled straight back, 2-1 make it. Both teams now with one base hit in the game as we near the halfway point. A swing and miss for now, a 2-2 count. Lindsey Hoff came into this game humming with 4 strikeouts in the first 2 innings. Had one last inning, none yet this inning, but dialing in on one, a 2-2 count. Harper Olson looking to get a base hit here to follow up Tiedemann. As that one hit high up, it's going to stay in the infield as Maddie Kunzweiler an opportunity to bring it in, and she does for out number 2. And now at the plate, Kate Deegan. And Dagan, it is not Deegan, Kate Dagan. So Dagan at the plate and has a runner on first, but faces 2 outs. Beresford has had a base runner in each of their last few innings. The first inning was the only one where they didn't get a runner on, and that one fouled off and out of play. Tiedemann had taken off for second, so those are always tough when you've got the plan either for a hit and run or to try and take second, and now the Trojans a little more aware of that. Hoff sends it in low, 1-1. Blocked forward by Kunzweiler, sends it to first, and Tiedemann gets back in time. One ball, one strike here at the plate is Kate Dagan. That one again scooped up. A nice job behind home plate by Kunzweiler to not let it get by. Two balls, one strike here, 2 outs. Kate Dagan working against Lindsay Hoff of the Trojans. Holds off, and it's now a 3-1 count. Only once have the Watchdogs had more than one runner on, and they are about one pitch away from getting that here, depending on this upcoming pitch. That one right down the pipe, count now full 3-2. Lindsay Hoff with 5 strikeouts in the game, 2 walks. This one could add to either of those totals. The 3-2 sent in by Hoff, and a hard hit grounder. It gets through, a base hit. Watchdogs with runners on first and second. Both of their 2 hits coming in this inning. Tiedemann reaches second safely. Kate Dagan now on first, and Kennedy Merrigan at the plate. 2 runners on, 2 outs here. And the Avon Hansen game remains at 4-0. The Pirates lead Hansen in the top of the 4th. Kind of a half swing there from Merrigan. It will be rung up for a strike. 0-1. And then fouled off, so 0-2. Merrigan grounded out to third in her last at bat. That came back in the second inning. And another foul ball. This one sent back and off of the dirt it bounces. 0-2. Merrigan's gotten a piece of it a couple times in a row here. Oh, 2 the count here. Runners on first and second, 2 outs, and that one must have just been a touch inside, 1-2. Throw down to second, reaching back in time is Tiedemann. A lot of throwdowns here in this one. The 1-2. Merrigan right back over to third. It's scooped up, and third will be touched for the force out yet again. That wraps up the top half of the 4th. We are halfway through, and we are scoreless. Beresford with no runs off of 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left on base. Into the bottom of the 4th we go. West Central an opportunity here to try and put up the first run. Leading off when we return, Miley Travis with Sophie Rolfson on deck.
Hi, I'm Skylar Block, and I'm honored to announce that I'll be stepping into the role of branch manager at the First Dakota National Bank in Beresford. Beresford has always been a community built on relationships, trust, and hard work, and I'm excited for the opportunity to continue serving our customers, supporting local businesses, agriculture, and helping our community grow for years to come. Go Watchdogs.
First Dakota National Bank, Beresford, South Dakota. See them for all of your banking needs. Member FDIC.
Halfway through, and we are still scoreless in a tight one here. Now, these teams, both very good teams, as in their Sodak 16 games, they beat their opponents by a combined 33-1. Now into the bottom of the 4th, Miley Travis to lead things off for West Central. On deck will be Sophie Rolfson.
The right fielder, number 8, Miley Travis.
Travis in this game, 0 for 1, and hits it high up into center field, and It's brought in, 1 pitch, 1 out.
Next up for the Trojans, second baseman, number 17.
So now Sophie Rolfson now at the plate. Reese Olson making the catch in center. Rolfson flew out to second base earlier in the game, 0 for 1. No swing, but it's called a strike, 0-1. The 0-1, a big swing at that one, 0-2. Rolfson took a big cut at that one. Now faces an 0-2 count, will be forced to protect home plate. Next one sent in well high from Julia Kinney, and well, if you're going to miss a pitch, 0-2 is the perfect time to do so. One ball, 2 strikes here. Julia Kinney working against Sophie Rolfson. This one hit up and out of play it will go. So Rolfson, a couple of foul balls here. Looking to straighten it out. The 1-2 an off-speed pitch. It's sent up in the air and it's caught at shortstop for out number 2. So 2 up, 2 down here for the Trojans, and Stella Simmonsma at the plate. And should West Central not score, we'll be headed to the 5th inning scoreless. Simmonsma flew out to third base in her lone at bat so far of the game. Hits it up and out of play it goes, 0-1. And now a new score for the Avon Hansen game. It is now 5-0 with the Pirates leading. Next pitch misses, low and away. 1-1 your count. The 1-1, and this one hit up and towards the left field side. That's a fair ball. Stella Simmonsma is going to take off for second, as I think Beresford kind of thought that one was foul, but a double here for the Trojans and Simmonsma.
Next up for the Trojans, the left fielder, number 21, Brianna Huff.
Both of the hits for the Trojans have been almost identical, just bloopers into that left field. This one a little closer to the foul ball line, but it did land fair, and a runner on second with 2 outs. Brianna Hoff at the plate now with Lindsay Hoff on deck. The Trojans an opportunity to score here with a runner in scoring position. The first pitch in this at bat fouled off towards the first base side. On the count here. Julia Kinney remains firing away for Beresford in the circle. This one lofted high up back into left field. It goes, and it is caught. We are scoreless after 4.
4 innings, your score.
For West Central. No runs off of 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on base. Somebody's got to score here in this one, and now back to Beresford at the plate. In the top of the 5th inning, leading things off will be the 9-hitter in Ashlyn Holson when we return.
Jensen Insurance in Beresford, Elk Point, and Sioux Falls is an independent insurance agency. They represent many different companies, which is important because it allows you to choose the very best insurance at the most competitive price. Jensen Insurance is proud they selected Auto Owners Insurance as one of their carriers because Auto Owners is very competitive and they provide some of the best coverage on the market. Jensen Insurance and Auto Owners, ready to go to work for you, with locations in Beresford, Elk Point, and Sioux Falls.
4 innings in, and we are scoreless. Who's going to get the 1 run across? It could be the difference between 1 hit and this one. Top of the fifth, no score here. Leading off for the Watchdogs will be Ashlyn Olsen. She reached on a walk in her last time around when she led off in the third inning. On deck is the top of the lineup, and Reese Olsen with Harley Koth in the hole. A foul ball in the first pitch, and I'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsors from Beresford, who include Eastway Auto, Jensen Insurance, Olsen's Ace Hardware, Burt's Bar and Grill, Muller Auto Parts, First Dakota Bank, and Sunshine Foods. Without them, we wouldn't be able to do these broadcasts, so if you know those businesses, give them a big old thank you and maybe consider doing some business there. And that one misses 1-1 the count. Now a 2-1 count. Of course, all of Class A and B here at the Players Complex in Aberdeen, South Dakota, while Double A currently going on. That is in Sioux Falls as well. I think one non-Sioux Falls metro area team made it to the state tournament in Double A, so why not have it in Sioux Falls? Next pitch missed outside. 3-1 now the count here. Ashlyn Olsen working against Lindsey Hoff, pitching away for the Trojans here. Sends in the 3-1, a swing and a miss. 3-2, count now full. Three and two the count. And it's lofted up, out of play it goes. We'll have another payoff pitch coming up. Ashlyn Olsen fighting in there in the count and trying to be a base runner yet again for her team. And another foul ball here. Count will remain full. Yes, just a battle between these two teams here, and that's kind of what you expect out of the 4 and the 5 seed. Statistically speaking, should be the closest game of all the day one games. 3-2 your count here. It's sent in, and it'll be called for strike 3. Lindsey Hoff comes up big and picks up the first out here in the top of the fifth herself. That is her 6th strikeout in the game. Last inning was the first inning which she didn't record a strikeout. So now Reese Olsen at the plate here. No runners on, in and out she faces. Hits the first pitch. It's into center field. It's shallow, and it's caught. 2 down. Peyton Schultz ran up to grab that one, and now 2 up, 2 down. So the first at bat, I should say, in this inning was a battle with a 3-2 count, a few foul balls, and then the next one, 1 pitch, 1 out. Harley Koth at the plate. Sits on it, strike 1. The next pitch sent up high, 1-1 your count. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs here. Harley Koth looking for her first base hit here of the game. Fouls one back into the stop, and now 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, and 2 outs here. 1-2, a swing and a miss. And Hoff will wrap up the inning with a strikeout. Her 7th of the game. 4.5 innings in. We are still tied with no score. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors, and none left on base. Trojans back at the plate when we return. Leading things off will be their 9th hitter and pitcher, Lindsey Hoff.
Muller Auto Parts, your CarQuest dealer in Beresford, is independently owned and operated. Brad and his staff takes pride in their customer focus with a passion for delivering excellence in everything they do. Doing things right is the motto. At Muller Auto Parts, your CarQuest dealer in Beresford, see them for premier products and service. Muller Auto Parts, a proud supporter of USD and the Beresford area, delivering the right products to the right place at the right time every day.
Ace is the place to shop for Dad this Father's Day during the Ace Hometown Day sale June 16th through the 19th at Olson Ace Hardware, Beresford. Every dad loves to grill, and Ace has up to $500 in savings on their grill lineup. Save up to $500 on mowers, and Milwaukee and DeWalt power tools are up to 25% off. The Ace Hometown Day sale for dads, June 16th through the 19th at Olson Ace Hardware, Beresford.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Bottom of the fifth inning here. Lindsey Hoff will lead off for the West Central Trojans. Julia Kinney still in the circle here for Beresford, as we have not seen a pitching change on either side yet. We'll see if actually, gotta wonder if I've had the wrong pitcher the entire time. We'll get it figured out. 2-0 the count. That one hit up and into left field. Should be caught, and it is. Out number one. Lindsey Hoff flies out to left field, and Addie Kunzweiler now at the plate with Maddie Kunzweiler on deck. It is actually Brinley Moaning pitching. Not sure if I missed a substitution or what went on, but either way, 0-1 the count. That's, maybe the hurry in getting over from the EPJ game to getting set up over here filled out the sheet wrong. 1-1 the count here. That pitch got away from her. 2-1 the count. Looking at the lineup, it showed that Julia Kinney was the starting pitcher. Didn't hear any mention of it over the PA, but Moaning is number 8, and that's who's in the circle. A foul ball here, goes out of play. 2-2 the count. Next one, hit up and drifting further, out of play it goes. Count remains 2-2 with one out here. Two balls, two strikes, and out, no runners on here. It's the top of the lineup for the Trojans and Addie Kunzweiler. And again, we'll foul it off, and again, out of play it goes. It's an absolute battle on the field here so far today. The 2-2 pitch coming up here. It's low off of the dirt, ball 3. Count is now full. And Brinley Moaning, the payoff pitch coming up here. It's hit high up and in center field again. Olson tracking it, and it is caught. 2 up, 2 out here for the Trojans in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, the catcher, number 18, Maddie Kunzweiler.
An all-out defensive effort so far through 11 2/3 innings played in Class A. At the state tournament, we have 4 total runs. None here yet. And right back up it goes into shallow center field, and it's going to drop in just an awkward position Reaching second safely with a double is Maddie Kunzweiler. Just hitting it in the right spot there. And base hit number 3 for West Central. And it's for extra bases.
Now batting shortstop number 14, Ayla Kramer.
And again, running will be Brooklyn Roberts in place of Maddie Kunzweiler. By the way, Maddie Kunzweiler 2 for 3 in the game. She's our only player in the game with multiple base hits. That one finds its way in for a strike. 0-1 the count with Ayla Kramer at the plate, the third hitter in the lineup for West Central. Can the Trojans get a run across here? The next pitch low for a ball, 1-1. Roberts will stay put at second. A nice job by home plate by Ivy Kaiser to keep it put. And a line drive sent into center field, and you got it, it's caught. Olsen the catch. No runs off of 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on base. We are 5 innings in, and we are scoreless here still. Top of the 6th inning, no runs on either side. Beresford at the plate. Ivy Kaiser to lead off when we return.
Sunshine Foods in Beresford is excited to be a part of Beresford. The residents of Beresford have always been loyal to the community, which is a big reason Sunshine Foods makes Beresford home. You can count on Sunshine Foods for the best deli lunch in town. Sunshine Foods offer fresh produce, top quality meats, always clean surroundings, and a friendly staff. Proud to be a sponsor of the Beresford Watchdogs, Sunshine Foods, Beresford.
Now 5 innings in without a score. Watchdogs at the plate. Leading off will be Ivy Kaiser with Riley Lorvik on deck. Lindsey Hoff continues pitching here for the Trojans. And sends in a good one for the first pitch of the 6th inning, 0-1 the count. Winner of this game will take on Elk Point Jefferson tomorrow at 2. And loser of the game will take on Madison at 10 a.m. Depending on who wins and who loses, we might have coverage of both, as we'll cover both Elk Point Jefferson and Beresford in their entire state run. 1-1 the count here, as Ivy Kaiser looking for her first base hit against Hoff. Fouls one off, 1-2 the count. The pitchers have combined for only 5 walks here through 5 innings, so about 1 per inning. That's pretty good. One ball, 2 strikes. Hoff sends it in, and it's hit high up and over towards the left field side, and it's going to be out of play. One and two, the count remains here. No outs. And that one fouled off. She tried pulling back, Kaiser did, and, well, you know, not the worst thing, as you never know if it was going to be called a strike had you not swung at all. That was a good one. Hanson making things interesting against Avon in the top of the 5th. It's now 7-5. That's also available to watch on 5 Star streaming on YouTube. 1 and 2 your count here. Ivy Kaiser at the plate. Works against Lindsey Hoff of the Trojans. The next pitch sent in low. Ball 2. Two and two the count here. Kaiser making Hoff work for it in the circle. And another foul ball. Two and two, the count remains here. Long at bat for Ivy Kaiser, fighting off pitch after pitch here. And that one misses outside. She's now forced a full count here. And another foul ball off the bat of Kaiser. She is certainly making Hoff throw her fair share of pitches here in this at-bat. Count is full yet again. Lindsey Hoff winds up, sends it in, and a line drive sent into left field. This one going back a ways. It's going to hop the fence and reaching second safely as Ivy Kaiser. What an at-bat for the catcher. You just don't get at-bats better than that. Hardly ever.
Number 28, Riley Larvick.
Now Riley Lorvik will be at the plate here, and a courtesy runner with Brielle Bidney in second in place of Kaiser. Probably the best opportunity we have seen Beresford to put up a run here. Fresh count here, and a new batter is Lorvik. Puts it into right field. That's going to drop fair. Back-to-back base hits, and they're going to hold up at third. Storo didn't try to get greedy. We'll hold him up, and I think that's the right call. Back-to-back base hits now, a 1-3 situation with no outs. The Watchdogs could put up the first runs of the game. So Taven Tiedemann now at the plate here. And another courtesy runner. It will be Kendra Ellis running in place of Riley Lorvik.
Courtesy running.
And it'll actually be not a courtesy runner, but a substitution with Kendra Ellis in. Beresford closing in on the first run of the game. We have made it to the sixth inning without a score. First pitch sent up high, 1-0 the count. The 1-0 count here. Tiedemann awaits the next pitch, fouls it off, 1-1. This really feels like the first opportunity where Beresford has closed in on a run. With the 1-3 situation, we have not seen a steal attempt for second. 1-1 the count. Taven Tiedemann, the left fielder, at the plate for the Watchdogs, trying to bring across some runs for her team. A big cut of that one misses at 1-2. And with a swing like that, that one probably would have went a ways had she hit or made contact. One and two your count here. It's sent in from Hoff and fouled up and out of play. You got to think the right hit to the outfield, even if caught, could very well be a sac fly. Maybe even a slow dribbler in the infield. Here's where, as a hitter, you just got to get the ball put in play to give your team a chance. Tiedemann facing the 1-2 count against Lindsey Hoff. And a swing and a miss, strike 3. Taking off for second will be Lorvik. So now runners on second and third, but Hoff picks up a huge strikeout.
Number 4, Harper Olson.
Harper Olson now at the plate here. She's got runners on second and third with an out. On deck, Kate Dagan. And it's off the plate, bounces for a ball. Great stop by Maddie Kunzweiler behind home plate. Have to be a wall here as a catcher from here on out in this inning. Can West Central hold on, or will the Watchdogs put up the first run of the game? Harper Olson with a 1-0 count here. One out and runners on second and third. Hits it up and it'll be fouled out of play. We've had a lot that have went out of play, and for Beresford, they're certainly happy they're getting out of here. Otherwise, would be outs. The 1-1. Olson fouls it off again, 1-2. And in Aberdeen, does show chance of showers, possible thunderstorms. Right now, a lot of sunshine. Definitely some clouds in the sky as well, but doesn't look like anything where precipitation would bother us too much. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hoff sends it in. It's high and outside, ball 2. Lindsey Hoff working with a 2-2 count against Harper Olson. Struck out the first out. Sends it in, and a foul ball here from the bat of Olson. It was an off-speed pitch, and it's all you can ask of your batter. Just hang in there, fight it off, look for another one you like a little more. The 2-2, Hoff sends it in. Count is now full. So Harper Olson with a walk, it would load the bases. Then every at-bat becomes monstrous after that. We'll see how this plays out. It is a walk. Ball 4, Harper Olson reaches. Bases are loaded with just 1 out.
Now batting designated player number 15, Kate Deegan.
Kate Dagan will step up to the plate, but first we've got a timeout on the field for West Central. We'll step aside and take that timeout, and we'll see if we have a change in the pitching circle.
Hello, this is Carla from Bert's Sports Bar and Grill in Beresford. Join us for lunch today. We have daily specials 5 days a week, or you can order your favorites from our menu. Bert's Sports Bar and Grill features lots of sandwiches choices. People rave about our appetizers and say our burgers are the best around. So come and join us for lunch today. We would love the company. Bert's Sports Bar and Grill, Beresford, where quality customer service is #1.
And it looks like we will keep with the same pitcher in Lindsey Hoff for West Central. Kate Diggin at the plate here. Bases loaded, just 1 out. A chance for the first run in the game. As we are scoreless here in the top of the 6th. The first pitch was behind Diggin. 1-0 the count, nowhere to put the hitter. A swing and a miss there, makes it 1-1. It's starting to feel like we might get extra innings in this game without any runs. Get a score of 1-0 after 9 or so innings. 1-1 here. Kate coming off a single in her last at bat. 1 for 1 was also walked, so she's been good. And a line drive caught at third. Do they get the double play at third? Yes, they do. West Central comes up huge. Out at third will be not Ivy Kaiser, but in her place.
At the bottom of the sixth, still no score.
My goodness. No runs off of 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left on base. We remain scoreless after 5.5 innings. Bottom of the 6th inning, West Central back at the plate.
Finance your new Bobcat zero-turn mower today and pay as little as $89 a month. Eastway Auto in Beresford is offering some great incentives right now on Bobcat zero-turn mowers. Up to $1,000 rebates on the purchase of 2025 models, or up to $500 on the purchase of 2026 Bobcat zero-turn mowers. Or choose interest-free financing up to 60 months with qualified credit. Yes, it's a great time to buy your new Bobcat zero-turn mower today and save at Eastway Auto in Beresford.
Hi, I'm Skylar Block, and I'm honored to announce that I'll be stepping into the role of branch manager at the First Dakota National Bank in Beresford. Beresford has always been a community built on relationships, trust, and hard work, and I'm excited for the opportunity to continue serving our customers, supporting local businesses, agriculture, and helping our community grow for years to come. Go Watchdogs.
First Dakota National Bank, Beresford, South Dakota. See them for all of your banking needs. Member FDIC.
And back to the field here, Tegan Lucas at the plate here. Bottom of the 6th inning, we remain scoreless here. A big swing and a miss there, 0-1. And just the effort by the Trojans in the field to get out of that situation. Bases loaded with 1 out to not give up a run, and it's off a double play to third. Just incredible as a bunt here. It's laid down and taken off for first. And reaching safely will be Tegan Lucas. It would have been an out, looked like, and out of the glove at first, an error, and now West Central an opportunity. That is the 2nd error of the game for the Watchdogs here. 3 total in the game. And brings up Miley Travis to the plate. She's 0 for 2. Looking for something here. Took a good cut at that one, fouled it off. 0-1 the count. Oh, 1 your count. Here's this one hit high up into deep center field, and Olsen brings it in for an out. She is just automatic out in center field. If it's going out there, unless it's over the fence, it's caught. So 1 out here now, Sophie Rolfson to the plate. A runner on first, 1 out, and you're looking at how many outs are left in this game for each team if you keep it within 7 innings. Only 3 for the Watchdogs at the plate. That'll be in the next half inning, and 5 total left for West Central, and still no runs have come across. Sophie Rolfson now looks for something, lays down a great bunt. It's picked up by Moaning. The throw over to first, in error, and West Central's going to take off for home. The no throw, and we've got a score. The Trojans lead off of back-to-back errors, and it's 1-0.
Now batting the designated player, number 23, Stella.
For the first time in this game's entirety, we've got a score. 1-0 Trojans lead. As Stella Simmonsma now at the plate. She's 1 for 2, hit a double in her 2nd at bat. Has a runner on first with 1 out. So now the pressure will be on Beresford in the next half inning of play. And now she'll try to lay down a bunt, and it's fouled off 0-1. Who knows, maybe that is just the strategy here. 0-1 the count here as Simmonsma at the plate, Brianna Hoff on deck. A little bit of a wild pitch there from Moaning, 1-1 the count. One ball, one strike here. And another bunt attempt she offered, and it gets into the dirt. It'll be a strike, but Rolfson's going to take second. One ball, two strikes here. Stella Simmonsma gets a piece of it. It's into shallow center field. It's going to drop in no man's land, and it's a base hit. Things just not going the Beresford way right now in West Central. Runners on first and third. Brianna Hoff now at the plate. Runners on first and third, faces just one out. 0 for 2 looking for her first base hit. A hit for sure, scores one. Fresh count, new hitter. And another bunt attempt. This one down the third base line, and with the spin on it goes foul. That one would have been perfectly placed. And in the Class B game going on right now, it's Avon against Hanson. That's also live for you to watch on 5 Stars streaming on YouTube. As we'll quick get a score update, it's 10-5. Avon leads that one. And a line drive, it gets through into left field. The Trojans lead by 2. An RBI single for Brianna Hoff. It was just a matter of time before something broke. And right now, West Central has a rally. 5 hits for the Trojans, 2 runs. And we will have a timeout on the field as head coach Matt Storo for Beresford will talk with his team. We'll step aside for a moment, and when we return, we'll see if we've got a pitching change.
Jensen Insurance in Beresford, Elk Point, and Sioux Falls is an independent insurance agency. They represent many different companies, which is important because it allows you to choose the very best insurance at the most competitive price. Jensen Insurance is proud they selected Auto Owners Insurance as one of their carriers because Auto Owners is very competitive and they provide some of the best coverage on the market. Jensen Insurance and Auto Owners, ready to go to work for you, with locations in Beresford, Elk Point, and Sioux Falls.
And we come back to the field. Brindley Moaning will remain in the circle here for Beresford. 2-0 West Central leads as we've got our first score coming across in the bottom of the 6th inning of action. And runners are going to take off. Over at third, the tag makes it in time. What a play as we watch the replay here. Ivy Kaiser, a great throw. It's a little bit of a delayed because it looked like they were not going to try and take off, but she does get her tagged out at third, and now 2 outs with a runner on second. The pitch was called a ball, 1-0 the count. That one finds the zone for a strike as Lindsey Hoff at the plate here for West Central. So in a game where a run wasn't put up till the bottom of the 6th, top of the 7th, Watchdogs are going to need a couple. Next one misses low, 2-1. The next one, a grounder over to second. Fielded cleanly, the underhand throw, and a 4-3 relay for the third and final out of the 6th inning, but not before West Central gets some runs on the board. 2-0 they lead after 6 off of 2 runs, 2 hits, 2 errors in the field, and 1 left on base. To the top of the 7th, Beresford's going to need 2, otherwise that's ball game. Coming up here in a moment.
Muller Auto Parts, your CarQuest dealer in Beresford, is independently owned and operated. Brad and his staff takes pride in their customer focus with a passion for delivering excellence in everything they do. Doing things right is the motto. At Muller Auto Parts, your CarQuest dealer in Beresford, see them for premier products and service. Muller Auto Parts, a proud supporter of USD and the Beresford area, delivering the right products to the right place at the right time every day.
Top of the 7th inning, and for the first time, we've got a score different than 0-all. The Watchdogs needing 2 runs. They trail 2-0 to the West Central Trojans here. Leading off for Beresford will be Kennedy Merrigan with Ashlyn Olsen on deck. The 8 and 9 hitters in the lineup, and Beresford needs some runners here. They were so close to getting some runs in that last half inning, or that last inning, I should just say, and just couldn't quite bring it across. Kennedy Merrigan fouls off the first. And in Class B, Avon leads 10-5 in the 6th inning. They certainly look to be heading towards a victory as an off-speed pitch will get Merrigan swinging 0-2 the count now. No balls, 2 strikes, no outs, and Beresford with 3 outs to try and come up with 2 runs here. The 0-2 as this one lofted up and over to second. Now down to 2 outs remaining. And Ashlyn Olsen now at the plate. No runners on, 1 out she faces. A swing and a miss on the first attempt. 0-1 the count as Lindsey Hoff continues pitching here for West Central. Next one, a foul ball. Make it 0-2. To the count here. Ashlyn Olsen did reach on a walk looking for her first base hit. On deck awaits the leadoff hitter and Reese Olsen. Next pitch is low. Off of the plate it bounces. 1-2 now the count. One ball, 2 strikes, and an out here. Lindsey Hoff working against Ashlyn Olsen. West Central leads it 2-0. And a swing and a miss, but it's off of the dirt. The throw down to first. It'll reach in time and strike 3 and out number 2. The Watchdogs are down to their final out.
Now batting, center fielder number 20, Reese Olsen.
Reese Olsen at the plate here for Beresford. Her team trails 2-0 here in the 7th. They need 2 runs to keep it alive, 3 to take the lead. Lindsey Hoff, 6 2/3 innings in as the starting pitcher, working on a shutout right now. 0-1 the count as no swing from Olsen. She's 0 for 3 looking for her first base hit. Oh, 0-1 the count. And it's over to second. Fielded cleanly, the underhand. That's ball game. Your final score, 2-0, with the Beresford Watchdogs falling to the West Central Trojans. West Central will be in the semifinals tomorrow, taking on Elk Point Jefferson, while Beresford will be in the earliest game of the day, as at 10 a.m. they will take on the Madison Lady Bulldogs. And head coach Matt Storo, I believe, is talking things over with the umpires, but I'm pretty sure this one is all but over. We'll step aside. I'll get your final stats before calling it a day, and when we return, your final numbers. That is it. They just agreed. That is game.
Ace is the place to shop for Dad this Father's Day during the Ace Hometown Day sale June 16th through the 19th at Olson Ace Hardware, Beresford. Every dad loves to grill, and Ace has up to $500 in savings on their grill lineup. Save up to $500 on mowers, and Milwaukee and DeWalt power tools are up to 25% off. The Ace Hometown Day sale for dads June 16th through the 19th at Olson Ace Hardware, Beresford.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Sunshine Foods in Beresford is excited to be a part of Beresford. The residents of Beresford have always been loyal to the community, which is a big reason Sunshine Foods makes Beresford home. You can count on Sunshine Foods for the best deli lunch in town. Sunshine Foods offer fresh produce, top quality meats, always clean surroundings, and a friendly staff. Proud to be a sponsor of the Beresford Watchdogs, Sunshine Foods, Beresford.
And your final score, 2-0 with the West Central Trojans defeating Beresford. Your final score, 2-0. And your final stats in this one for West Central, 2 runs off of 5 hits. Only 1 error in the field. They left 7 on base. For the Watchdogs, no runs off of 4 hits, 3 errors in the field, and 7 left on base. Your final stats hitting-wise for the Watchdogs, Reese Olson went 0 for 4. Harley Koth went 0 for 3. Ivy Kaiser was 1 for 3 with a double. Riley Lorvik went 1 for 3 with a single. Taven Tiedemann went 1 for 3 with a single. Harper Olson went 0 for 2 and did reach by a walk, though. Kate Dagan went 1 for 2 with a single, was also walked. Kennedy Merrigan went 0 for 3, and Ashton Olson went 0 for 2 with a walk. Again, a big thank you to all of our sponsors, including Eastway Auto, Jensen Insurance, Olson Ace Hardware, Burt's Bar and Grill, Muller Auto Parts, First Go to National Bank, and Sunshine Foods, as we couldn't do these broadcasts without you. So tomorrow morning, the Beresford Watchdogs will take on the Madison Lady Bulldogs. That will be at 10 a.m., and it'll be on 5-Star streaming on YouTube and Fox Sports Radio 101.5 AM 1570. And then later at 2 o'clock, Elk Point Jefferson will take on the West Central Trojans. That will be on 5-Star streaming on YouTube. We'll also have coverage of Avon, Gayville Vollen, and Freeman Marion Freeman Academy, all on 5-Star streaming on YouTube as well. A big special thank you and shout out to Michael Schumacher back at the AM studio, helping me get live and on air on radio. Is that about does it for me today, as the Avon game currently live and coming up? The Gayville Vollen Raiders will play later here today. We'll have coverage of that on 5-Star streaming on YouTube. Until then, I've been Zach Spear on 5-Star streaming on YouTube and Fox Sports Radio. Have yourself a great rest of your day.